Start the party!
Welcome guys to Despair. Despair is the chapter where we have to get into the Creon, which is like this big walking tank of a building. The general tactic what we do here is behind this little tank here, because we gotta kill the other tank, which is the objective, to continue on the mission. The tank is just a general romp as it was in the previous video. You try to get to it from behind and use a shotgun. Generally using the shotgun against him is a good idea to begin with, or the rocket launcher, due to there being mini turrets on the back, and the spread of the shotgun, or rocket launcher obviously, will deal with these mini turrets. Now this tank what we're standing behind has a lot of HP, but it's not infinite. Eventually it will die. So I kind of like to use it at the beginning, just so I can sort of peek around the corner and snipe off some Gorgies. Here use the EMP, quickly get some shots in the back. I tried to kill it, but I got really unlucky with one shot that I can't really recall which shot it was. Yeah, here I get during the boost of the boost dodge, I get clobbered. I managed to actually get back into it and survive. Now I think over here it's gonna kill my tank, which is a bit of a shame. I like this tank. It's a nice little tank. The tank foes. So much tanks here. So much tanks. I'm running out of energy tanks about my tanks. Tanks generally are pretty easy enemies, but they're also pretty difficult in the same time when they're paired with certain enemies, because they can really rain down fire from above. Now with the tank gone, we can follow the tank and head up to the staircase so we can protect our tanks. And then they'll say thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Over here, by the way, there's a shotgun drop. And I just go over to the end, and up here is one of the rare segments where I'm going to use a turret, because otherwise you can't beat this segment. Again, I tried. I tried it once, I believe, with the shotgun. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even going to bother. First, you just got to kill some of the Gorgies. I don't really think you have to, but I just like to get, like, any chance I can get to get some points that are not in the negative. I'm going to take it. Because I'm afraid eventually the game's just going to say, no, you're not allowed to continue because you're like in negative 9,999 points. Because I'm dying so much. And then we get to... The first is going to be one at each. So one on the left, one on the right. And then there's going to be one from either side, and then one in the middle. And what you want to do here is you want to switch to this turret. Because then you can sort of see in the distance, between that little crevice right there, you can see him coming. See? There you already see him, so you can already get some shots in and kill him a lot sooner, because you can only lose one tank, or else the game says no thank you and it's going to kill you. It's going to be a nice little game over. Here you see me try to kill this one, but I think I don't manage it in time. Yeah, he kills the railgun, so now I gotta focus on this one, but I already damaged it a bit, so it's going to die pretty quick. And then there's one in the middle who's going to blow all that up, and then you just gotta kill it. Always thought this was a bit of a missed opportunity. This little part here, like they could easily throw in an Argus or KNR, like they say, KNRV0, just in bipedal mode, walking towards it. That would have been a nice little, cool, epic showdown. Now it's just tank, 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 tank. And the tank's not a really interesting enemy anyway. So yeah, it's a nice enemy to fight like once or twice in the game, but after that you're like, yeah, well, I get the idea. You hit it from the back, the end. Nothing special. This little segment here is usually where in God Hard players are allowed to stock up, because there's a really difficult segment coming up. And with difficult, I mean not so. The segment, basically what you need to do is you need to get to the end. And if you're there, then you're pretty much guaranteed success. But getting there can be quite difficult, because you're going to be next to the Creon, and the Creon's sort of its exhaust and will make your suit overheat near constantly. So you're never really going to have a lot of ARS or boosting or good dodges available to you. And there's also a lot of respawning enemies. There's going to be this one big container. I think I got clobbered here by the foot, which is pretty funny. There it goes. Boom! How I survive on God Hard. I'm sometimes even I'm like, how did I... Yeah, I hear him testing if you can actually hit it from outside, but you can't. Which is a shame, because the cursor actually goes red, so I felt like, oh, maybe I can deal damage to it. But yeah, there's this container. I think you're going to see it right here. And that container contains so many enemies and it sometimes closes and opens again, and then it has new enemies. Generally, what a lot of people do is what I did right there: throw a grenade and blow up that grenade, which I actually managed for once. Yay! As others use rockets or SIGs to distract them. It's a pretty big obsession for people going for no-death runs to actually stay here and just kill everything, because you can kill the turrets, you can kill the Romanovs, you can just do whatever you want from here. I decide that I'm not even going to bother. I already wasted way too much shotgun shells waiting here, because I was hoping he would shoot his mega missile, which could blow up in his face. But I decided against it, and at least I'm telling you now that I decided against it, but I'm still looking at myself sitting here, so I'm like, why the hell? Okay, there we go. You need to get up this bridge, and there's going to be 2 flame Romanovs over there. And what I really like about this setting right here is the theme of the fight. The theme is overheating. The boost exhaust of the Creon is making you overheat, and in case that you aren't overheated, there's flame Romanovs who make you go overheat if they hit you with their flame attack. There's a lot of small bullets that will probably make you go in auto ARS. Like, the entire theme of this fight is really consistent, which I like. It's something they should do more often in games like this. So I get up here, and I don't have a lot of shotgun shells on me, so I try to take out its fuel tank for an easy kill. Get a melee in. Use my final shell. There he is in the distance, and that's the second one. I'm like trying to get it in, but I don't think I managed. So over here is the part where I just say, ah, fuck it. And I walk over here, and I get really, really lucky, because for some reason they just couldn't hit me. What is going to happen is Shinji Mikami, who is an NPC here, is going to walk with you at the end. So if you're down there, he will also be down there, and he will draw a lot of fire from you, which helps. So we actually managed to get this part done, but I think I have a lot of deaths, because I died a lot at the beginning. 8. Not bad. Cool. Then I will see you guys next time to get inside the Creon.
Hey, do your job.